Hi, hello, and welcome to potentially one of the weirdest videos I've done on this channel. Okay, I don't know if weird is necessarily the right word. I would say like out of pocket, different, like makes sense, like follows the brand of taste testing, but is just kind of like that's a new one because it is. Obviously you clicked on it, so you know. Today I'm going to be taste testing some things that I found at Circle K. And I'm going to be completely honest with you about how this came about. A couple weeks ago, my lovely boyfriend Alex and we made a quick pit stop at Circle K to get some snacks and some crisp Dr. Pepper from the fountain machine. I have learned that that is like my personal favorite way to drink it. It is just when it is the most crisp and delicious. But anyways, I happened to notice their hot food section piqued my interest. They had a few different things. Unfortunately, they did not have all of the same things today. So like they had Bosco sticks, and if you know, you know. If you don't, real quick, Bosco sticks are like are they garlic or is it just a breadstick? Either way, it's a breadstick filled with delicious melted cheese, and they are really good. So I was really hoping they were gonna have those. Unfortunately, spoiler alert, they did not. So I will not be trying those. But they did have. I chose three things from their hot food section. I got a dessert because, of course, they needed dessert, and then I grabbed something that I kind of feel like I'm probably going to regret, but every time I see it, I'm like, what is that? And I know it's not a Circle K specific item, but I've seen it at multiple Circle Ks. So here we are. Let's jump in and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we are going to start with is this egg roll. It is a pork vegetable egg roll specifically in their hot snacks section, and it comes. I think this box is quite interesting. You don't actually fully understand how big it is, but it is pretty decent size. You get one egg roll for $2.29. I didn't see any dipping sauces or anything around it, so I'm just going to try it as is, but normally I would put like soy sauce or duck sauce or something like that on an egg roll. Okay, I had a feeling it was gonna be good because I get this vibe that like gas station food is like that guilty pleasure good kind of good. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. It reminds me exactly of the egg rolls we would get in school. So probably not exactly very authentic. And I'm sure frozen. I'm sure that's how they do it. But like for what it is, that's actually delicious. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10. It's just not as crispy as I would like, and it's not as warm as I would like. Now, to be fair, I did get it warm and then bring it home, but I did try to keep it warm. It lost its heat very quickly. But yeah, this is actually quite delicious, and I'm probably more than likely going to finish this after I finish filming. Okay, we're gonna do another hot item next. They had a few different burgers and chicken sandwiches. I thought this of the burgers sounded the most interesting. It is the beef jalapeno cheeseburger. So it's a beef patty with cheese and jalapenos on a bun. Pretty straightforward. But I'm excited to try it. Honestly, I feel like going into this, I have to go into it with an expectation of it being like school lunch food quality. Like, I feel like that's what I'm going into this expecting. Okay, definitely reminds me of that. Bit of a soggy bun. Okay, I'm confused because it says beef jalapeno cheeseburger, but there is most definitely no cheese on here. Like, the picture shows a slice of cheese. There is most definitely not a slice of cheese. It tastes good. Well, actually, oh, I didn't even see. It's over here. It's like it's over here. The cheese is over here. So yeah, the cheese somehow like all got thrown off to the side and isn't actually on the burger. With that being said, it is good flavor. The jalapeno adds a really nice flavor. It is a juicy, cheap school lunch cheeseburger esque kind of thing. They're gonna lose a point for the cheese being the way it is. It's funny because when I opened it, I noticed this, and I don't know why it didn't like hit me right away that that's what was going on. Flavor wise, pretty good. Sogginess, they're gonna lose another point. I'm gonna go 6 out of 10. And like, I want to bite this area with the cheese, but also there's part of me that is kind of afraid to and doesn't want to. Alright, instead of doing dessert at the end, or even doing it all the way at the beginning, I'm going to split the taste testing, and we're going to throw dessert directly into the middle of the savory things that we have to try. And, ooh, I got some kick in my mouth left from that jalapeno. This will be a nice little cool down. This is not a Circle K brand item. This is a Nemo's brand item, but I bought it at Circle K. I found it amongst their little dessert items in like the refrigerated, like healthier section of stuff. So this is banana cake with cream cheese icing. It says it's made with bananas, walnuts, and buttermilk. This honestly looks and sounds delicious. They also had chocolate cakes that were made with a cream cheese frosting that looked good, but this one sounded more interesting to me. Okay, it looks and seems moist. You don't lose too much of the frosting when you pull away the plastic. It smells incredible. I think the icing could be a little bit more cream cheesy, but other than that, that is a delicious banana cake. It is moist. It is dense. Ooh, I would have liked a little bit more crunch from the walnuts. I think the walnuts have lost a little bit of their crunchiness from sitting in the cake because obviously, you know, this isn't a fresh cake that was made a couple days ago. I'm well aware of that, so I understand the walnuts are probably not going to be as fresh and crunchy as when this was first made. But as like, if this was something you were in the mood for and really wanted, this is delicious. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I just think it's like the lack of crunch from the nuts that would bring it the rest of the way up. I'm a fan. Oh, and a little bit more cream cheese flavor in the icing, but the icing's still good. It's just that it says it's a cream cheese icing, so I'm looking for the cream cheese, but this is good. Okay, I still don't know why I did this to myself, why I chose this item. Like, looking at this, I don't want to eat this. I don't want to try it. The color of it kind of scares me. But this is a Big Mama pickled sausage. I don't know what made me want to try this. I don't think I actually want to try it. I just think it looked like it would be interesting for a taste testing, and for some reason, I somehow like forgot that I'm the one that has to do the taste testing. Like, I was like, oh, that would be interesting to see someone try, forgetting that I'm that one. I'm that one. Okay, smell actually is not bad. Wait, I don't. Okay, it's like almost like hot dog and vinegar smell mixed together. It almost looks like gummy candy, like I shouldn't be eating it. The smell reminds me of making Easter eggs. I mean, oh, there's a little spice there. There's a little kick that comes around. Okay. Do I see there being a world in which there are people that really enjoy this? Yeah, I do. I'm not personally a fan. The vinegar flavor is a little much for me. But, like, it's basically a hot dog that's been pickled, so soaked in vinegar and some other stuff. It's got a little kick to it and a little bit of a sausage flavor going on as well. So I could see why somebody, like, this is the kind of thing that I understand why it was in, like, the beef jerky, beef stick, meat section, because I'm sure that whoever this does appeal to, I could imagine, like, driving down the road, eating this, snacking on it, road trip, whatever. So for me personally, I'm going to give it a 2. It's a little not for me. But if the idea of something like this appeals to you, I don't think you'd be wrong for thinking this sounds good. Okay, today's final item, I have to admit, aside from the Bosco sticks, was the other main thing that made me really want to do this video, and it is a rack of ribs stacker. So essentially like a McRib, but Circle K's version. But I have to ask, because I have mentioned school lunches a multitude of times now in this video. What did your school, did other schools have like this kind of sandwich, like their version of a McRib as an occasional school lunch? Because my elementary school had McRibs, like their version of them, as an occasional school lunch, and I remember loving them. Then I remember being really sad that I didn't realize that that was what a McRib was, because I would have really enjoyed it and I would have wanted one. I'm not like the world's biggest fan of ribs. I like ribs, but they're not my first choice if I'm at a barbecue, and so it never was something I would have ordered. But then once I found out, I was like, oh, they're gone now, so I can't order them. And I know they've brought them back like here and there a few times, but I just somehow happen to miss it every time. I'm not like the world's biggest McDonald's goer. I've done a McDonald's, I think I've done 2 McDonald's taste testing videos now recently. It was an international McDonald's and then a Tic Tac Tac. But anyways, I'm gonna get to this sandwich and try it now. It is their version. Okay, already so far we definitely got another soggy bun, but let's give it a try. Okay, no. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a no. Hard pass. The bun is like not a good bun at all. The bun itself has no flavor. The top bun is a little like too dry and kind of hard, and the bottom's a little soggy, and I thought maybe they'd even each other out, but they don't. It's just not a good tasting bun. The meat itself is okay. There's enough sauce on there, but it's just the flavor is not hitting in the way that I thought it would. It's just like a rather low quality meat taste. I'm gonna give that one a 3. If somebody told me that I had to eat it, I'd suffer through it, but I'm sad. If you don't know, my goal is always to try and save what I'm hoping is the best for last, and so this is what I was most excited about and hoping was going to be the best. And ironically, the first item and the middle item ended up being the 2 best. The egg roll and the banana cake were the 2 best items of the day. So with that being said, are there any other gas stations or things like this that you think I should do a video of? Like, should I do a Sheetz one? I'm sure Alex would love to do a Sheetz one with me. He just wasn't available today. If I had a Wawa near me, I would in a heartbeat do a Wawa. But yeah, so with that all being said, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. I thank you so much for watching. If you were to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, you simultaneously help yourself stick around for the next video, but you also help to support the channel, which I immensely appreciate. So I thank you again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.